Hi, this is Welcome to Self, and I'm your host, Dr. Hayley D. Quinn, the anti-burnout business coach. I'm a speaker, author, former clinical psychologist, and late identified ADHDer. Welcome to Self is a podcast for business owners like you who want success, but not at the cost of your well-being. This is about transforming self and transforming business. I'll be here to remind you that you're human first, and as well as being a business owner, you have different roles in your life that need your attention. And to manage those well, you need to take care of yourself in the best way possible. Here you'll learn about practices that'll help you navigate not just your business, but your non-work life as well. And you'll realise that you're not alone in the ways you struggle. You'll have your curiosity piqued on various topics as I chat with wonderful guests and bring you solo bite-sized episodes. I'm here for service-based business owners and entrepreneurs like you to help you increase your self-care and compassion, change your relationship with yourself and your business, and elevate your business to a new level so you can live the full and meaningful life you desire. This is a place of nourishment, growth, and helpful information. A place where you can learn ways to assist you and your business to thrive. We'll talk all things mindset, strategy, and well-being, and I'm so excited you're here. If you haven't already, go and hit subscribe so you don't miss an episode. So let's get started. And welcome back to season 9 of the podcast. I'm so excited to be bringing you another season, and this one is going to be so helpful for any of you who are feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, wondering if you're heading towards burnout, or know that you are burnt out and wondering what to do next. I'm going to be interviewing some amazing and generous women who are going to be sharing their burnout stories. And next week's episode, I'm going to be sharing my story with you as well. These episodes are going to act in some way as a cautionary tale, but also I think they will bring you hope and inspiration that things can be done differently. During the break between seasons of the podcast, I've been behind the scenes working on the book. And in that, I share some of my own personal story about the mental health struggles I've had from a young age, the unhelpful and critical relationship I had with myself, and how all of that also contributed to the significant burnout I experienced about 10 years ago now. Changing the relationship with myself has been the most significant change I have made in my life, and the one that has created the most impact. I'm so excited about the book, From Self-Neglect to Self-Compassion, being available to you very soon. In fact, pre-sales are only a couple of months away now. If you're not already on my book waitlist, you can find the link in the show notes, and I'd love you to come and join us over there. Recently, I was at an awesome Women in Business conference up in Noosa, hosted by Tash Corbin and attended by remarkable and talented business owners. It reminded me how helpful it is to get yourself into rooms with people who are like-minded, but also to feel inspired by other people and to acknowledge that you are inspiring other people as well. I also met a woman there called Eva. She told me that a good friend of hers had told her that she must listen to Dr. Hayley's podcast. That felt so special. I love meeting people who are listeners. And I've said it before, it can get lonely speaking out to the world and not knowing who's listening. So don't be shy and jump into my DMs. Now, we're only a few episodes away from the 100th episode. And I'm a little mind blown, to be honest. Being an ADHDer, I used to really struggle to stick at something. So who would have thought I'd be 4 years in and nearly at 100 episodes? I've been thinking about ways I can celebrate this achievement for myself. And that will definitely involve some Loco Love chocolate. Now, this isn't sponsored by Loco Love. I just absolutely love their chocolate. And I love celebrating achievements. You know that. I talk about that and it's important. I also want to include you in the celebrations. So for the 100th episode, if you go and leave a rating review for the podcast before the 6th of October, take a screenshot and send it to me either in DM or email at hello@drhayleydquinn.com. You'll go into the draw to win a one-on-one coaching session with me. Whether that's about your business or your life, doesn't matter. Whatever feels important to you right now. My only caveat around this is that it will not be a therapy session. As a former clinical psychologist, I need to say this won't be therapy, it will be coaching. I'd also love to hear any other ideas about what we should be doing for the 100th episode. So send me a message before the 6th of October. I've set myself that as the deadline for having the episode recorded. Let me know what you would love to be hearing about in our 100th episode. I'm looking forward to sharing my story with you next week. And until then, I'm going to leave you with a reflective question. What gets in the way of you allowing yourself to slow down? Do you tell yourself if you slow down, you'll never get through everything that you have to get done? Or perhaps it feels scary to slow down and be with yourself. I hope you can gift yourself some moments of slow. Go well and go gently with yourself, and I'll see you again next week. Thanks for sharing this time with me today. I hope it's been helpful and supportive. If there's been something in this episode that you have found helpful, I encourage you to share it with your business besties so they can benefit too. Shares, ratings and reviews really help to increase awareness and reach of the podcast, meaning more people can benefit from the information. I really appreciate you taking the time. If you'd like to know about the ways we can work together, check out my website at drhayleydquinn.com. I'll pop the link in the show notes, and you can also join my mailing list from there and be kept up to date with all that is happening. I do need to say, because legal stuff, this podcast is solely for the purpose of education and entertainment. This podcast is not intended as a substitute for individual advice or advice of health professionals or other qualified professionals. Okay, now we've got that formal stuff out of the way. I love hearing from listeners, so don't be shy. Reach out and let me know your thoughts on the episode or what else you'd like to hear about. I wish you well in your relationship with yourself and your business, and may you go well and go gently. And remember, if you thrive, your business will too.